Well, hello, this is comrade-Sirius and welcome to another episode of Workers and Resources. And in Husák challenge we are about to start having our first flats done. They have just constructed them. It's 21st of May 1982, sorry for that. And yeah, while we are constructing other stuff, we definitely can take a look of what we got. Because I'm more than inclined to just start up the city right away. What do we need for such thing? We would need energy, electric, power. And power is something we definitely have. No issues whatsoever. Those houses also should have things like, water and sewage. And while sewage is completely done, water is basically as well. It's missing only one thing, and that is workers. But well, there's no problem. Once we have workers, they can walk there and make water running. Workers need a workplace, which they will find in the city, and those who won't, that's why this stuff is here. And they have also some leisure needs. At first, let's say 10 workers will be okay in the THARBAD city down here. This is a meat storage. So this is food, clothes, electronics and meat. All of this is basically supplied right away because meat is down here and current halls are drawing from this area. So they have it quite close. No need to worry about anything. Then there is some sport. Yeah, we technically have a basketball and volleyball court. We have a kindergarten, so let's say 5 workers. Well, let's start with 3 here. We have also some workspaces around, which is we definitely do not need as much or as many. Then there are these flats type and finishing interior. Yeah, 490 days. That's a lot. We will also need a hospital, so bear that in mind. Hospital doesn't have fuel. Do we have a fuel station? Well, we definitely have a free one at the moment, but that's not a permanent solution, and definitely not an intended permanent solution. Well, we might as well add some. Oh, not some, but at least one of them. Yeah, I don't see any, and I even don't remember planning any, so that's probably the reason why there isn't any in the first place. Can we just fit it right here? We can. This is an unnecessary connection. But this one is a good connection. So, well, okay, 4-5 is, yeah, Brandywine and Wrocław. This, however, will need workers. So, okay, let's add THARBAD people onto it. That's these 2 offices. Once this one is done, let me know and we can make some work of it. For the time being, we just leave it at what it is. They're definitely not 10 workers, but like 5. As hospital, we have pub, so yeah, we can definitely do a pub. We can have culture. Yeah, this is not best idea because it's pretty small and we will need a better culture building. But for a start, it's all right. And yeah, workers from Brandywine are coming here, so that's all right. So I think, yeah, 21st of May, let's do an experiment. We have 368 workers without their own flat, so let's allow them. As usual, do a start batch. Each start batch is around, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe 50 workers because they have a lot of work around. And you can see, yeah, they are currently without drinking water because nobody is here yet. They are slowly coming in because I have the game on slow speed. Now stop and we'll see. Okay, they are definitely coming, but it takes them a lot of time because this thing is not finished yet. So, War 7, please look into it, because we cannot send anyone else in there. Now, there is a first worker, and we started producing. Source is not sending any resources. Why exactly? No idea. Now we're sending into this big tower as well, okay. But we should be slowly okay in terms of rising water. Yep, you can see it's coming in. It's coming through slowly, but it should be filling those tanks at the end. That's great. What is that unfinished railroad? Oh, we have... Nice. So, Arlington, please. Well, you might as well finish these two parts. And this sporting facility definitely do not need 15 workers at this very moment. What we need to finish is the second one. How is this one looking? Yeah, they have set some workplaces to work. It's okay. We can just allow a few more people. It will be good for them. It is good for them to generally, you know, like spread at least the first batches a little bit in the time. Because if you do not do it, they will just move in and will work all at the same time. It's basically as when you start the game at all. It does the same thing. You need 3 shifts of workers, and they will eventually spread out the way you would expect them to, but it's much better to just, you know, help them. Now, they are fine. Nobody is complaining about anything. Well, except of, you know, number of sellers, because it's definitely not ideal. Yeah, pub tavern, low education level. How is that? So, and by the way, do we have a school in here? We definitely should have, but I don't know if we do have. I almost feel like I completely forgot about doing a school, because we have sporting facilities. We have a lot of, you know, attractions. We have kindergarten. Well, here is a school. It's definitely unavailable at this moment. Kinda sucks. Okay, so quick job. Quick job. Quick job is what we need. Well, at first, use path with lights, because that's what belongs into city. Yep. Exactly like this, and connect them. Also, build the fucking school. School will have trash bins around there. And we will use the curve of the road to basically form a path. And we need prefabs, which is something we do not have. Yeah, you guys can definitely work on these facilities as well. The same goes for, you know, these facilities to dispose of waste, because that is something we definitely will need to look into sooner or later. Sooner is probably the right word. So, high priority maybe. Sure, he can get it. Just to make sure, let's start with finishing what I forgot. So, technical services, before those ones are finished, I will add these two in terms of small ones, and we'll buy a few waste trucks. We need only small ones, and the gas is faster. Yeah, orange ones. Okay, 2 of those are enough. And as we have nothing better for them now, okay, screw mods, we do not need them. Let's add a free dump somewhere behind the city, and you know, just truck all that shit down there. It should be a mixed waste, but nothing not mixed should ever come here. Yeah, there will be a slow trickle of hazardous waste, but we have some time. Not infinite amount of time, but definitely some time we have. We could also use someone to go work in... here. And we need to supply the heating plant before winter comes. Nobody is needed there because it's basically nothing. So how is it looking? Workers without job, yeah, that I can relate to. But okay. Allow citizens to move into the city. So once these flats are, oh no, not maybe 30, but well, it doesn't matter, it can be 30 people. Though to be fair, like 20 is better for now, because we need those people elsewhere as well. New vehicle type is also great. And that's it, we have just started another city. We have a lot of money, we have a lot of rubles. Can we buy some blueprints? And do we need them? I feel like we need boxcars. Not passenger wagon, but cargo wagon, yeah, that's it. Boxcars. I don't know which ones are best. Livestock. Definitely not the one I would want. 53 tons of crop, 54 on the same length, so these ones are better. These are 17 meters and are not of better use. So probably these ones. Okay, well, dismiss a queue is not exactly the thing I would want to do. But something along the line as well. We need to plan those box cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's start with 10. We do not need more cement ones at this moment. That's a long queue. That's a fucking long queue. Well, the school is needed. That's the only thing that will be complained after a while. Power transformers I'm not too afraid of. Well, 200 workers is alright. Electricity problem, yeah, obviously, because something is burning. And we will send those workers even down here. Let me know when this one is finished, because it's quite needed to construct to construct the stop. And to be fair, 4-6, Brandywine workers can definitely start erecting the chemical plant, because that's a lot of work that needs to be done there. We obviously will need some other stuff to be done as well. Mainly, you know, some cables and all of that, but that can be done from Brandywine. No, not Brandywine, here from THARBAD city. On the other hand, we are having a lot of people, or we should have been having a lot of people going around into these plants. You can see 35. It's not great. Not like, you know, overwhelming numbers. But those people should be happy. The fact is, the more we build, the less people we are sending to the train factory. But as situation now stands, we can increase this quite a lot. And we do not need to be too afraid, I can say. Oh, we do not have a paper, right? Nah, we don't. Well, groundworks are done, so that's pretty okay. Ah, well, we are waiting, and we will be waiting for some time. And we do not need workers laying down asphalt. That's a stupid thing to do. Wow, we have started the biggest construction in this 5-year plan. I can understand it can get a little bit confusing with all this stuff. All this stuff around here, you know, partially built. It doesn't help. Oh, but that's what it is. What you can do is always just, you know, lower numbers of workers that can work there and set it to high priority, because there is a crane, so workers who will be going there. Yeah, like this. And this crane, for example, can support 20 people, so there's no need of, you know, sending more. And the game does not always take that into account. This is oil for chemicals and plastics, so yeah, that's what we need. Yeah. There's a lot to be done. And this is supposed to be high priority as well. Hooray! Okay, make this one high priority as well. We do not need people from Brandywine, and they are not there, which is great. We can also allow, for example, like 5 people to start working on this one and, for example, decrease the monument. Because that's what you do. It's the initial balancing act. Do we have... Can we build another culture building? I think we should, but I have no idea which one. Well, let's take a look. It's crime and justice, not exactly what I want. Well, it's only cinema and house of culture because we have nothing else. To be fair, cinema has been built in a lot of places. Why is this one broken? We should have a repair shop. We do. There's nothing to do. Maybe office working rate should be higher, so it reaches all the way. Probably. Yeah, probably. No idea. But they should pick it up pretty easily. Traffic jam. There's no traffic jam. It's just a lot of imports, a lot of steel. But we should be past the time when we are constantly running out of money. Reconstruction of radio. That's an interesting thing. Shall we continue onto uranium setup? It's 20 minutes in. I feel like we should be able to, but I'm not sure if we want to. But we can, because everything is kind of set up. Yeah, even firefighters are here. So let's do it 12, because we do not need that many. Also, for 7, let's add workers to it as well, because school is kind of needed. And you know what? I will just use these paths as another dump place for workers from Brandywine. And we are playing on high speed, which is not inherently bad. What I will also want is to have an asphalt path to the stop. So for 5, let's work on it. And as you can see, we have already a connection from one side. I would really like to have the same connection from the other side as well. So once this part is done, I will just let myself be notified, and I will add a path to the TV station, because, well, who wouldn't want a TV station? Electricity problems. Scrapyard gone wanting. Why? This is silly. And I have no idea why is that happening. Like, we do not have any power. Where do we even get the power from? Like, there's a lot of power going through here. We are going around, and it is the outer wire. But we should have had it connected to this switch. That was the idea, I remember. And it's not there. And the sad fact is, I have no way of redoing it. Well, I do now, because I have this thing connected. Yeah, I have this thing connected. That should be okay. Because these two lines are perfectly alright. They are connected. But what I need to do is to cut the one leading to the power plant, which is the left one. I need to cut it down to, yeah, somewhere around here is probably a safe bet. City demolition, yeah, that's not great, but that's Harlinden. Notify me when you're done. Definitely notify me when you're done. And we will reconnect it. Yeah, we still have wattage. And now it's all coming through here. We need to finish that setup, otherwise it's completely useless for us. And we should be having another import ready. No, well, we have export of power. Like, we would be able to utilize this one. We would just need a really long cable. Maybe save it for another power plant, because there is coal in these mountains as well. So there will be probably another power plant, and that one will be a backup import. That's probably a better idea of doing things. So how is it looking with workers? Well, who is bringing those parts? This Kamas, and it's already here. Yep, they are coming. So, well, it will be done in no time. That will help us a lot. Then there will be only this prefab, and 3 prefabs are okay to start a city. What we need to do is to finish these parts, the roads and so on. Well, this one is already on high priority and this one can wait. Okay, THARBAD city, electric substation. The truck is heading there. Yeah. Gears that fire truck. You're going around, but well, that's a lot of time we have. So it's perfect. He should be ready to go pretty soon. By the way, prefab panels, there should be a lot of them. No, they are not. They will come. But we need to find a way how to get coal in this storage. This, yes, it is storage for coal. We can absolutely name it. It is coal for heating plant. I don't know what type of waste they will have, but probably some bio waste, maybe some construction. No idea. We'll find out. We'll find out later. No issue with it. How's it looking with the next hopper? You know what? Get the logo up. We do not have any logo. Okay, so a quick way around. You go to railroad production line, load vehicles and take them back. And it needs to get to the depot first. So, well, let's speed that thing up a bit. We have now 9,000 citizens, so not a big issue. Oh, yeah, and you go. You need to load fuel, but we have an abundance of fuel. So go there. Well, and by the time you get back, it will be fine. Okay, this thing is done. So 4547. And again, notify me when you're done. Construction finished, unfinished footpath. That's this one, which obviously means we need to get a better way for our fire crew. Let's get them, and we have finished this large one as well, which is also perfect. And well, to be honest, can just. Are we going to do something with those? No, we don't. Is it looking ugly? I think it is. Yeah, this will be like, you know, more perpendicular. Is that the word? Is that the word to use it? I hope so. Great. Now we need some workers. If I assign it like this, there's a PZ from THARBAD people. It's alright, but I would like a crane. No crane. And there will be no crane probably available soon. For Brandywine, okay, just fuck Brandywine, we do not need them. Let's just allow like 15 workers already. Traffic jam? Where? Oh, yeah. What is happening here? Oh, he was waiting. Wasn't this supposed to be a temporary road connection? almost feels like it should have been. Feels like it should have been, but it's definitely not. Can I just make a reroute of it? Yeah, something like this. I know it's not great, but well, let's do it anyways. We need to reroute it. There will be more trains coming there for a while, at least. And how is it looking with coal? We have a lot of coal, we have nowhere to put it, we have a lot of coal ore, and we can definitely send more people down here, but we have no way of loading that shit. Question comes to my mind, we should export even a coal ore, but I have no idea how to make it. Would I be able to simply make a small storage right next to this thing? It would be great, but I have no idea if it would be doable. Now, you see, there are supports, but there are supports like, you know, everywhere. So we can move it, we can try moving it slightly closer. This is probably too long of a stretch for myself. You can also do some crazy stuff around, like around there, like this thing, but I think it's worth it. Okay, taking it as far back as I can. No. The problem with conveyors is that they have strict, and by strict I mean really strict way of doing things. Like, they have exact pillars. It's not like with bridges that they can move a little back and forth. They can't. They are just stuck where. Yeah, they are just stuck where they are placed, where the count just simply belongs. It's not great, but well, it is what it is. So I guess we'll have to live with it. Is it the demolition? They have one skid loader. Okay, construction waste only one, and it's Skoda. Not great. Construction road finished, unfinished. Yay! We have these two. We have these two done. So again, for 5, for 7, it will still display lightning bolts. That's because this bridge, and this bridge is also almost done. So well, let's not worry about it. And we have another house. Now the third one in a row. 15 workers. Medium priority, not low, because otherwise nothing will get ever. Nothing will get ever completed. But that should give us a good start. That should give us a good start. Harder the road, yeah, these are great. Yeah. Get out of this. Also, you know what? Let's do a suicide mission. Or something that would look like a suicide mission. You know what? Go and asphalt this bit. There's some point in the you know, flow of world where you need to do this, and there's basically nothing you can do later on. Yeah. Oh, there's one. And they should be really fast. There's nothing holding us back. Wow. Wow. This one is really far away already. I like it. You know what? Let me know when one of these will get finished. It would be really. I would be really glad. The same with this little bit, because that's a thing we need to take into account. I will set it up for both of these. because we are making our way through. Yes, this tunnel will take some time, but only 4,000 days. So, yeah. 4 years. Fucking hell. Yeah. Not saying it will be this year, but it probably will, to be honest. It's August. It's not spring. But it feels good. It really feels good. Okay, no more trucks should be coming with grain, because they are already alright in terms of meat production. And they should be instead, you know, they should be instead filling this guy. This bad guy. I really love this game. I really love how it plays out. And if you set things correct, in correct way, they will just do what they need to do. And well, you know what? Let's do one more thing. Let's assign this guy to make a trip that we need. Let's go produce another piggy, because piggies are great. And we'll use a train of 3 cars. That's what we'll basically do. It will be the last thing for us, but we need to start sending coal into our setup. And yes, Illyria was right. Thank you for pointing it. There's a crane conveyor, so there's nothing I can do in terms of distribution office. When there is this engine, it doesn't see how much coal we have. And to be fair, it's probably done the right way, because you can make an insane mess out of conveyors, and there would be no way of this station to know like what's where and why. So this feels alright for me. So where is our little boy? Down there. Make him faster. I'll do it. As you can see, as you know, do at your own risk, because otherwise it's pretty dangerous. Yep, it can be like this. Remove from a line. Can even close the depot. 216 tons of coal is pretty okay. And well, we are going to send you to Coal Mountain to load coal, obviously 100%, and you are going to go down here and you will wait until unloaded to Minhiria train aggregate unloading, which we will promptly rename. Oh yeah, this is THARBAD, how it's called, heating plant, then coal unloading. And I have paused the game, because we are going to set sail with our piggy. Have a nice day, enjoy the ride through our city, and see you in the next episode. Bye bye. I need to set up one-way signals. You have seen why.